Okay. Alright, looks like everything's working. Well then. Greetings, campers, and welcome to DeFrehn Live. I'm your host, DeFrehn, aka the J Productions Avatar Guy. And it looks like we're already getting viewers. And a reply, too. Take 3 indeed. Here we go indeed. So, back in 2014, there was a little-known web series known as Little Kate Ashby. It was known for being just a Go Anime bootleg thing made in MS Paint. The show, well, the web series, I should say, was originally created by Jack Deacon. And I'm assuming he did this in MS Paint. But that was like 7 years ago? Okay. So I figured, I guess now's the time for a reboot. So, on April Fool's Day of all days, I posted a picture on Twitter, if you follow me on there, you'll already know about this, of a reboot of Little Kate Ashby that I would later call Little Kate Smith. And, let's see. I got a lot of positive feedback for it. Considering it was the first time I've revived or rebooted a web series since 2018. Actually, I think it was 2019 that I last did anything with Greenie Fathom. So, yeah. I'm working on the character designs right now, because that's basically the one thing that I'm decent at. I'll say that. So, my overall process. Just wait for this to load up. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so I'll explain it. So this here's Lucy. Lucy Smith, I should say. The way I said that, it kind of made me sound like a bit like Dr. Seuss. Or the way he would write his novels. So, anyway, I would draw the thing by hand, as proven in, DeFrehn Live and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. So, I'm looking at the chat right now. Sad Rock Julian says, "You were very intelligent about make your characters as about this." Okay. So, yeah. I drew this by hand on a digital tablet. I actually still have it with me. It's called the XP Pen Artist 12. It's a screen tablet, so to speak. I actually used to use a Wacom Intuos Pro tablet, which is a screenless tablet. I recommend it just for its price. So yeah, I would draw this by hand in Medibang Paint Pro, as seen here. Now I know what you're thinking, but Aiden, isn't that the same program that the iPad couldn't handle? And to that I say, it is. But I'm using the PC version, or Windows 10 version. Oh yeah, here's a part of the process. So yeah, the Lucy part is a bit of a work in progress. Oh yeah, Lucy, I, intended to redesign her a lot. So, this here is Kate Smith herself. Oh, I already got a question. Have you ever had a laptop or a computer so you can design your own characters and stuff? Well, I mean, besides the one I'm using right now, or laptop I'm using right now, I really... Either I use my sketchbook or I use the laptop that I'm streaming on right now, so... In other words, yes. So yeah, I copy the thing from Medibang. I already pasted the background white. See, because if you were to copy and paste a rasterized image from, a specific drawing program to a vectored program like Illustrator, you would get a black screen. However, since I colored the canvas white, it would actually give a result like this. Just have to wait for it. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. I am the one thing in life I can't control. Alright. Oh yeah, I should probably do the paste thing. I might have been hitting Control B instead of Control V. So you're using a laptop that decent. Yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, it doesn't... The stick thing... One of the stickers that is on my laptop doesn't say anything about the dedicated WAM. There's a little joke. Or should I say a funny joke? Yeah, it doesn't say anything about the dedicated WAM. All I know is that it has an Intel Pentium processor. Doesn't Match make like a couple of jokes based on the Intel Pentium processor? So, if so, then Match, if you're watching this, I am sorry. Actually, I should probably merge some of these layers and... merge some of these layers and so yeah, about the new series. Originally, Jack Deacon had the original story take place in between 1994 and the present day. However, my story is mostly going to take place a decade earlier. Let's say 1984. So yeah, I start with the So when it comes to the processes that I actually don't know what to talk about right now. So yeah, I'm just sculpting out the head shape. Yeah, I don't know if you heard that. But if you heard that, I am sorry. I live in a pretty busy area, so yeah, I have that going for me. Alright. I know it doesn't match to Medibang and Microsoft Paint. Plus, using MS Paint is not quite reliable. I mean, yeah, you're kind of right about that, Julian. So yeah, I sketch it out by hand and then I start, using the pen tool and getting all the, lines that I want. I actually should probably check out my Discord. See if anything's going on there. Of course, nothing going on. Well then. I see the viewer count is starting to become, quiet. But from what I'm seeing on the feedback thing, you start using MS Paint back then? I mean, I have used it, but it was mostly for, experimenting. Seeing if I can, make stuff in MS Paint. Holy lag, Batman. Hopefully the next time I stream, it won't be this laggy. Or using the sketchbook for the first time. Well, you see, I have used sketchbooks from time to time. Sometimes it's useful, sometimes it's not. You know, that kind of stuff. A busy can take time off of working. Okay, then. And then... Yep. Okay. Looks like the viewer count is starting to climb up again. It's kind of like that song I like. You know, the one that goes, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. You know, that one. It's kind of a bop, actually. Kids bop, if you will. That was a terrible joke. I am sorry. So yeah. Uh-oh, that can't be good. Sorry, it looked like it was buffering for a sec. Alright. Let's see now. And then... So... Can y'all hear me? Because the video thing is pretty laggy. No wonder it's because I'm the only one here. Makes sense, I guess. Alright, and then... Yeah, it does look... Yeah, it's starting to look pretty laggy. To an extent. Alright. You draw any characters who are quiet ones. I have drawn Fluttershy once. That was when that Pony Life thing, you know, happened. I wanted to see if I can, you know, draw some of the... See if I can draw the main 6 from My Little Pony. It turned out okay. So yeah, I've drawn quiet characters before. Alright, and then... Yeah, streams are very lagging and buffering. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is the portion of the stream where I don't really know what to say, so I just keep working and see what comes up. Note to self, I should probably keep my live stream count to a minimum. Because what good has come out of a live stream? Besides y'all being there for me. In that case, I fully support. So I think I already got like a program list of what I want to use to create the reboot. Of course, the whole thing is going to be animated in Flash. But I'm also planning on using other programs too, like I might use Blender for some scenes that involve CGI, or if I want to edit something. And then I might use OpenTunes for the intro. I heard OpenTunes was a pretty powerful program. I actually have that installed, and I might use it in the near future. I might have to get the character designs down before I do that, though. Yep, Chumbawamba. I know that was a late response. But then again, my stream is kinda laggy, you know? So... Oh, right. Now you might be thinking, but Aiden, what are your opinions on reboots? And to that, I say that really depends on how people make the reboots. Like, see. I mean, I find the Ben 10 reboot okay. I mean, the only real problem about it is the art style. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, good. And I realize that my responses may not be timed as well. Well, this has honestly been a pretty messy stream so far. Yeah, buffering can be a pain sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean a lot. The quality of the video. I mean, yeah, that sounds about right. I got a few messages about that. Yeah, I think I should probably keep streams to a minimum. I think I might do what Hot Diggity Demon used to do, or as some of you know him, Max G. Actually, I should phrase that better. I might do what Max G does. I might do like what Max G does. You guys might, y'all might know him as Hot Diggity Demon, and I might make like a speed paint or like a video explaining the process of how I do things, and have a ghost companion, and alright. Am I gonna make a webcomic on this? It's more like a web series, like, you know, something you would put on YouTube or Newgrounds. I might. Vegemite. Dang it, there I go. Making fun of something. Am I making fun of something? I have no idea. And if I am sorry. Hopefully the stream catches up to speed, and actually maybe I should check OBS right now. Yeah, I thought so. Well, that's the overall design of the character. I should probably shorten the legs a little bit, and by a little bit I mean a lot. Well, there I go, sounding like a broken record. Or maybe like Lola Bunny from the Looney Tunes show. Remember that interpretation of her? I actually like that interpretation of Lola. Sure, a lot of people don't like it, but I do. It's a guilty pleasure, I will say that. That and Kristen Wiig voices her in that show, so yeah. I think that might work. I guess. And I'm realizing the stream might not catch up to speed. So I guess I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. I mean, I already have a couple of webcomics on my agenda. People Are Crazy being the first one. And the one I developed next was The Boulders. Which, the last issue of that month's category was... Which I actually ended that month's thing like a week ago. So yeah, if you're looking forward to either of those comic things, beginning in May, People Are Crazy is gonna come back every Tuesday and Friday. And the Boulders will come back in June, every Wednesday. So yeah, I'm starting to make a 3-month structure where the first month will be about the Boulders. Actually, no. The first month will be about People Are Crazy. The second will be the Boulders. And the third one is just whatever the heck I want to do. Okay. I think that's good for right now. So now here I'm going to adjust the line width. So basically I'm just gonna create that thick outline kind of aesthetic that was popular with a lot of 2000s cartoons. You know, shows like Dexter's Lab, Billy and Mandy, Powerpuff Girls, the original one. And I think Time Squad did it too. Now back to reboots. So like I said before, a reboot to me is basically just another version or another vision of a specific medium, and yeah, I think that's about it. So what I think of reboots usually depends on who's working on it and if it actually follows the original to some extent, while also trying to do its own thing. Like, there are some good reboots, like the Animaniacs. Then again, there's also reboots like the Powerpuff Girls. We do not talk about it. It was a mistake from the point that Cartoon Network basically recast basically everybody. So yeah, if you don't already know, I despise the 2016 Powerpuff Girls reboot. Must be that time of year again. If you didn't hear it, that was the local ice cream truck. It usually comes to my hometown, I think beginning very late March. And then I think it shows up until October. Oh yeah. Alright, no need to brag out, but I really enjoyed the boulders. You know, the one about going green. Oh yeah, so that was like this month's thing. But yeah, in case any of you don't really know, The Boulders is about a single mother who basically lives with her two kids. There's the firstborn, who's Matt. Actually, I should phrase that better. Matt, a firstborn, who always holds a security blanket for some reason. Then there's Karen, who's basically a little devil. You know, kind of like Angelica, but, you know, not as cruel. Okay. So I'm just gonna expand this and... Actually, I think I have a faster way to showcase this. So if you're using Illustrator, go to Object, Path, and then Outline Stroke. I sometimes use this process, you know, to speed up my work. And then I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Sorry, I had to let that out. Well. Now, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a bit of an impressionist. If you've seen the now deleted video of me doing an impression challenge, most of my impressions were okay, and you know, sometimes I'll slip in an impression every now and then. It's just kind of the way I talk, you know? Yeah. And there goes the buffering again. And now I'm just realizing that a lot of my responses are going to be late. When all I need is a picture of a dang hot dog. So that was more like me quoting Hank Hill, not really doing an impression of him. Oh yeah, I should also mention that in my more modern style, the whites that I use are not really white. Like, see this? Now this is pure white. You see, all the digits are Fs. However, if I use the eyedropper tool, you'll see this. Alright. I just realized that I'm kinda guilty of pulling off the DreamWorks face. I am ashamed of myself. And actually, yeah, let's take a look at this for now. Viewers will experience buffering. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so... Okay, so... Apparently... Of course, I'm gonna have to